Hello, it's Leo. I didn't really plan to make a video so soon, but I feel obligated to talk about this because it's Dragon Quest Dai. You know, I'm obsessed. So we have some new information on Dragon Quest Dai Infinity Strash, the action RPG that launches this September. We actually got a new gameplay trailer a few days ago. It's in English. I'll probably have it linked in the pinned comment, but I'm not going to go through that trailer today simply because most of the things talked about in that trailer, the Temple of Recollection, the story mode, I've covered on this channel throughout various videos. So I kind of don't want to just repeat myself, but we do have a different article from Gamatsu that I did want to go through because it covers the gameplay styles of the Legion commanders, the villains for Dragon Quest Dai Infinity Strash. Of course, you know I recently covered the gameplay styles of the main cast, Dai, Mam, Pop, and Hyunkel, but these are for the villains, and so it's going to be interesting to see how they play combat-wise. So of course, we have this article from Gamatsu, which I will go through here. Switch pre-orders are open. Let me scroll down. Publisher Square Enix and developers Game Studio and Kai Graphics have released new information and screenshots for Infinity Strash, Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Dai, introducing 5 of the Dark Army commanders and 3 of the Dragon Masters who will stand against Dai and company. So not only the Dark commanders, but the Not only the Dark commanders, but also the Dragon Masters, which are under Vern. This is looking to be pretty interesting. Obviously, I think you'll get more enjoyment of this video if you've actually seen the Dragon Quest Dai anime, which you should watch, of course. You know me. I will always recommend that wonderful show. But let's just go ahead and run through these gameplay styles, and I'll just read it and kind of give my opinion as we go. So, Dark Army Commanders. In Infinity Strash, Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai, embark on a thrilling quest as Dai and his friends clash with monsters and recreate fierce battles with some of the Dark Army's most elite warriors. Fans of the exhilarating anime series Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dai are also in for a treat as Square Enix reveals 5 of the Dark Army commanders who will stand against heroes Dai, Pop, Mam, and Hyunkel. Iconic Dark Army commanders and their battle styles and their ultimate techniques players will encounter in Infinity Strash. And it's gonna tell us what that will include. So let's scroll down here. Let me see if I can close out of this ad. Will it let me? It's looking like it's not. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's out of the way now. So let me go through the first. So this is actually, let me explain this. This is Hadler. He's actually the leader of the Dark Army. So, Dark Commander Hadler, voiced by Brian Drummond in English. Hadler leads the 6 legions of the Dark Army, a proud warrior. He prefers to fight on the front lines and has challenged the disciples of Vern on many occasions. Battle style. Hadler fights in close combat using the Hell's Claw that extends from his fist and also unleashes magical attacks. His ultimate technique. He uses the ultimate technique, the extreme heat spell Kasiz, to burn all in his path. Nice. It's such a shame because like we're not going to be able to see like the different forms Hadler takes in this game. I've always said this, but you know, this version of Hadler, I guess you could say, is like base Hadler before he becomes a superior being. I'll let you guys look at these screenshots real quick. This is him using Kasiz, which, oh my gosh, this game looks so crisp. I always say this, but the models, chef's kiss. Let me scroll down to the next commander here. Alright, so, Beast King Crocodine. Crocodine leads the Furfang Legion. Boasting a titanic physique, Crocodine is a true warrior who values both courage and loyalty. Battle style. He is a skilled close-range combatant, using his immense body and vortex axe as a deadly weapon. Alright, ultimate technique. Crocodine is not only a fearsome melee fighter, but can also paralyze his opponents using his heat breath, and charge his aura to unleash the mighty Beast King Anguish Blast. Yes, too clean, too clean. So it's looking like Hadler and Crocodine are both close-ranged fighters. I wonder if any of the Dark Army commanders we're going to run through today are kind of long-range distance. Let's see. I'm assuming, I think Flazard might be like that, but let's see. So this is the first screenshot here. I think it might have been blurry earlier. But yeah, this is a better look at it right here. Let me scroll down. Okay, that's him attacking Die with his axe. Wow, they have quite a few Crocodine screenshots. This one is like looking blurry for some reason. Let me see if I could actually click on it. Let me see if it actually will look better. Give it a second here. My computer, or I should say my laptop, like is actually dying. So I do plan on getting a new one soon though. And this is the photo zoomed in. Yeah, my laptop wasn't doing too hot there for a second, but yeah, he's basically smashing the earth. Looks amazing. So I think the next commander is actually Flazard. So let's go ahead and read his style. So, Blizzblade's General Flazard. Flazard commands the Blizzblaze Legion. His unique body was created through forbidden magic and is wreathed in fire on one side and ice on the other. He is a cruel and ruthless man who will do anything to achieve victory. My king right there. Yo, Flazard, actually my favorite character in terms of like Dark Army commanders. Battle style. Flazard assaults Die and his friends with powerful combinations of fire and ice-based attacks, as one would expect of someone of his stature. Ultimate technique. Flazard's 5-finger detonation, slaying 5-finger flares. Unleashes the spell Kafriz 5 times and has extreme destructive power. Oh my god, these Flazard screenshots though? Ooh, clean, clean, clean. Let me scroll down. So we only have 2 for him, sadly, but they look amazing. This is probably the thumbnail of the video, not gonna lie to you. Okay, so next Dark Army commander. Shadow Visor Mr. Vern. Mr. Vern commands the Shadow Legion, always concealed beneath his robes. None other. Okay, definitely messed up that sentence, but you know, let's just run it back real quick. Always concealed beneath his robes, none have ever seen Mr. Vern's true face. Battle style. Mr. Vern smashes his foes with attacks that use Dark Aura power. None are more proficient at manipulating the Dark Aura. Ultimate technique. Mr. Vern is proficient in techniques such as the Dark Puppetry Aura Hand and the Dark Puppetry Aura Decimation Field. Yo, these moves, too clean. I said this last video, but like these moves, oh my god, I cannot wait to see them in game. That use his Dark Aura powers to immobilize his opponents. Oh my god, the Dark Puppetry Aura Decimation Field, I love that move so much actually. And then we have some screenshots of him. So it looks like he's basically gonna be like, it looks like a trap-based character. He's gonna set up things to basically limit your movement, essentially. And I think Flazard, it looks like he's gonna kind of be. They didn't specify he's a close combat character, so I'm assuming he's gonna be like. He can be a little bit ranged with, you know, Kafriz and other just magical attacks. So Flazard might be at least a mid-ranged. Mr. Vern at least is going to be like trying to limit your movement, so on and so forth. Those are the screenshots for Mr. Vern. And then we have, they saved the best for last. Then we have Dragon Master General Baron. So the Dragon Master General Baron is obviously, you know, the coolest antagonist slash villain from Die. And we're going to go through him and the 3 sub-commanders under him, which of course I mentioned earlier. Those are the Dragon Masters themselves, which are not as cool as the Dark Army commanders, but they're still pretty clean. I like them. So it looks like the picture finally loaded in good quality here for Baron at the bottom, but let me just run through his profile. So, Dragon Master General Baron. Baron leads the Dragon Legion. He is a Dragon Knight like Die, but strives to destroy humanity. Battle style. A skilled exponent of both swordsmanship and the sorceress arts. Baron's combat abilities are abnormally strong. Tell me about it. Ultimate technique. When Baron transforms into his Dragonoid ultimate combat form, he can unleash the mighty Giga Break to destroy his enemies in a single... I should know how to say that word, but I'm afraid I'm lost it up. Apocalyptic... Okay, there you go. Sorry, took me a second there. Apocalyptic attack. Okay. But, oh my gosh, these screenshots though, oh my god. Seeing Giga Break in-game is going to be too amazing. So these screenshots here are so nice. I'm actually going to click on this one because I just want you guys to get a better view. Even though my computer will definitely like cry a little bit, but I'll just edit how long it takes for the picture to load out. Okay, so finally the photo has loaded. There you go. Just a screenshot of him holding up the sword, calling down the lightning, and preparing to unleash Giga Break. Too sick, too sick. Let me see if I could actually X out of this photo now. If my computer will actually act normal. Okay. So, the Dragon Masters. Let's actually run through each of these. So, in addition to commanding the Dragon Legion, players will also battle against mid-level enemies such as Baron's Dragon Masters, who are fearsome warriors in their own right. The Sky Rider Galandi, messed that up, Galdandi. Galdandi is a skilled aerial combatant. Vicious and cruel of temperament, he takes pleasure in tormenting the weak. Basically, like a worse version of Flazard. But yeah, I'm excited to still fight him nonetheless. Those are some screenshots of him there. So this goofy looking dude, this Sea Rider, Borahor, I think that's how you say it. No, wait, there's like a different thing here. Well, here it says Borahorn. Borahorn boasts impressive physical might. His harpoon attacks are driven with great destructive power. And they only gave my man one screenshot. So there you go. I'm sorry about this ad in the corner. Like, I just legitimately can't get rid of it. I need to put an ad blocker on my laptop. So, oh ho ho! And we have the cleanest of the Dragon Masters, the Land Rider Larhart. Larhart okay. English doesn't want to work for me today. Larhart utilizes his shocking speed and finely honed combat techniques in battle. His dark armor spear is a masterwork created by one of the underworld's most famous smiths. My boy Lon Barrick made that weapon right there. And that looks like that's it. I think this is the end of the article. Yep, Switch pre-order trailer, so on and so forth. You know, PC, Steam, Microsoft Store, PlayStation 4. So, I actually don't think... Have I said this on the channel? I don't know if I have. But, like, essentially, like, I made the video a while back saying, like, oh, I hate Dragon Quest. Let me see if I can actually go to it. Where was it? I did not mean to click on my video, actually. As you guys know that video. Essentially, I was saying I hate Dragon Quest, yada, 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 because... and there were no, like, it doesn't seem like we're getting physical copies of Infinity Strash, at least not over here in the West. And if you actually go to Play Asia, they have physical copies you can buy of Infinity Strash. I'm sure all of you who care definitely know by now, but I don't think I've actually mentioned it on the channel. So yeah, I bought my physical copy of Infinity Strash from Play Asia because, of course, Switch is region free, games region free, so you could still just play it even though it's an Asian copy of the game. You could still play it on your English Switch console because, I mean, the Switch is technically region free. So yeah, I still have my physical copy coming from Play Asia, and I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say on that. Just that and the gameplay styles. The actual new trailer we got, I will definitely have that linked in the description, and I'll see you guys probably when we get more Dragon Quest info, or if I just feel like talking about something JRPG related. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later.